Nice to be here. Let's start. The Stand By Me project combines the generation of speeches by computer system and artificial intelligence of extremely powerful politicians on this planet, Chinese President Xi Jinping and the former US President Donald Trump, with the daily life and the random generation of rewards. The generation of speeches is associated with the daily electric power sockets and the national lottery, and highlights the extent to which these speeches no longer meet reality. There is dissociation between a disconnected and predictable discourse and a daily reality lived by billions of people. The project started at the beginning of 2020. At that moment, the Chinese city of Wuhan was placed under a 76-day lockdown beginning on January 23. This lockdown was the most extreme step taken up to that point against the coronavirus. In 2020, on January 25, Chinese New Year was celebrated. And as usual, President Xi delivered a New Year speech. He didn't mention anything about the COVID situation in Wuhan in this speech. At the same time, the former US President Trump posted tons of the related tweets. This left me confused about the speeches, information, and the perception, which may have been the intention of this project. I collected all of the Chinese President Xi, the public speech since 2014, and thousands of tweets from US President Donald Trump from 2016 to January 2021. As two speakers, Mr. Xi and Mr. Trump have different ways of approaching the public, quite opposite to each other. In 2020, we read a lot about the truth by analyzing and interpreting information and actions from both Xi and Trump. Citizens have been and still are confused about the information and perceive them as a truth, a fact, or a lie. The concept of Stand By Me was accomplished around March 2020. At the moment of writing this paper, new conflict in the world started to develop. The last US presidential election result became a turning point for American foreign policy regarding Beijing, followed by Xi securing a president breaking third term as the Communist Party's leader, and Donald Trump announcing a White House bid for 2024. This work is filled with future projections, including efforts to establish dialogues between different cultures and regions. The result of such efforts seems very virtual, either in this work or in the reality. The national lottery used in this work symbolized the daydream of picking easy money yet participating in a random gamble. The format of the national lottery used in this work contains three main contents: jackpot size, 6 ball numbers, and 1 bonus ball number. This work uses this format but creates new feeds that are machine-generated random numbers. In this project, the lottery is a metaphor for randomness and offers each visitor only a passive role. Visitors are unable to take actions in the process and must submit to luck. The power socket becomes a physical connection hub that is available all the time to connect devices that can send and receive all information packages. Power sockets often embody the most common notion of indicating standby with a glowing LED. The used power sockets in this work is a metaphor for the action of being on charge and serves as an active participant in propagating information and visualizing the information flow in audio and visual patterns. Through multiple power sockets, this project embodies a sense of something somehow happening, and the visitors are incapable of taking actions. Each of 30 power sockets is internally redesigned while keeping its original appearance. Wi-Fi connected electrics inside each socket allowed for decentralized control of each 2 LED lights and 1 speaker module. The installation generates its own data modeled after patterns of information flows from social networks. The patterns are mapped and distributed to all sockets via a message bus running on a single board computer. The dynamics of light and the sound of each socket are delivered by each socket's internal programming and are designed to be responsible to the data in the system. I'm done.